Hello, ladies. Welcome to the first video episode of the Dear Single Women's Podcast. I am happy to be here with you, and I'm happy you can see me live and direct. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Shanentra. I am the creator and the host of the Dear Single Women's Podcast. I sometimes call myself the Single Woman Guru because I am single and I am learning how to love my life as a single woman. And so if you want to learn that, if you want to come along this journey, you're in the right place. Please take a second to like, share, subscribe, follow the podcast. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music or Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts, you could find me there. Take a second and please follow. Please rate me 5 stars. Please support the podcast. I promise that you will enjoy. So today we're going to talk about success and how you define success. And I'm going to give you some better ways to define success and why we should even think about this. Why should we even define and figure out what does success mean to us? So I am a product of the 90s. I am a child of the 90s. And I will tell you, success for me, I realized it has meant for me and actually still kind of means for me, Malibu Barbie. Yes, you heard it right. Malibu Barbie is my definition of success. And I didn't realize that until I really sat down and I was like, what are the things that I want in life? And what are the things to me that will make me feel like I've arrived? And where do I get that archetype from? So I sat down and I was like, well, I want nice things. I want a good car. I want a nice home. I want to live in a good neighborhood. I want to always be happy and smiling. I want to dress good. I want to have a good man by my side. And I want to have like no cares in the world and just always be happy. And I'm like, so success to you, like that would make me feel like I've arrived. And so I'm like, wait, success to you is to be Malibu Barbie, pretty much? Like that's who you're describing. That's the life you're describing. And I was like, As someone who grew up on Barbies, it really made it clear to me, like, yeah, you are describing something that you've grown up seeing. The American dream. That is or was my definition of success. And when I realized that, it made sense of why I never felt happy and satisfied in life, because I'm like, I'm always trying to attain this thing that I'm secretly running on a program that says you have not made it until you have all the things I just mentioned. And I was sitting down and I was thinking about this and I said, wow, well, you know what? Malibu Barbie never struggled with depression. Malibu Barbie had unlimited amount of credit cards. Money was never an issue in Malibu Barbie's world. Malibu Barbie always had a good man by her side and never dealt with anything less, right? Malibu Barbie lives in a world that doesn't exist. It's not real. Barbie is make-believe. But I'm running on that vision of what success is, whether I realize it or not. As a grown woman, you're still running on that same idea of this is what life is about. This is what life means. And as someone who lives in the real world, right? You don't deal with the Kens. You deal with you kiss a lot of toads before you get to your prince, right? Life is not always happy. You're not always smiling. Things aren't always there for you. And finance is not always what you want. I drive a good car. I live in a nice place, but things are hard. It's not always easy. And so I realized I'm running on a definition that truly has been programmed into me. And I need to create my own definition of success. Because no matter how hard I've worked in this life, no matter how many things I have done, I still don't feel successful. And it's because my life does not look like Malibu Barbies. So scrap her. What is my definition of success? What is your definition of success? What has it been, and what will you make it now going forward? For me, I actually sat down and I did a little exercise, and I hope that it'll benefit you. Success is less about the things you have and the status you have in your life, and more of, what do you want to feel? What do you feel in your life? Are you at peace? Do you have joy? Do you have confidence? Are you radiating from the inside out? That's success. That is success, not the American dream. Do you have freedom? Can you live life on your terms? That is success. And so a little exercise I did, again, because I did it before, but another one, something I would encourage you to do is to design your life. Design your life in how you want to feel, memories you want to have, less of stuff, less of status, and more about your feelings, more about your experiences, more about your memories. Write those things down. And when you write those things down, you can filter everything you do in your life through that. And that is what will define your success. For me, I want to feel at peace. I consider that success now, to have a peaceful mind, a peaceful environment, a peace inside. Okay, so how do I cultivate that? All right, I need to spend time actually in nature. I look around and I'm at peace. I need to spend time meditating, thinking about God's word. Those things bring me peace. Thinking about my life in relation to this big world around me. Those things bring me peace. Okay, so I've already attained a measure of success. But you notice how you'll never feel it if you're comparing your life to the life of a character, of a dream. It's called the American dream for a reason. Something that is really hard to attain. No, success is how you feel. Success is the memories you make. And so I would encourage you to go through and sit down and write down. And I actually did that today, sat here and wrote down how do I want to feel in my future? That is success to me. And how can I tangibly bring those things into my day to day? By me doing that, I feel successful, right? That's what it's really about. It's not about the money. It's not about the status. It's not about chasing the next thing in your career. You're talking to a career woman who's unlearning that. I don't feel success because, I didn't get the doctorate yet. I am at a level of success, even without attaining the doctorate. I'm at a success. Like how much more can you do? I'm at a success now, not because I'm a year away from getting my doctorate. I'm at success already because I've grown as a person. I've designed my life, and I'm working every day to make that dream, that vision of how I want to feel and the things that will make me feel that way into a reality. I'm already a success. I rest when everything in me says go work. I am a success. I'm not an overachiever who finds my worth in the level of education I have and the things I do in my career anymore. I'm already a success without the Malibu Barbie. Malibu Barbie is the icing, the cherry on top for me at this point in my life. If I get those things, great. If I don't, I'm already a success, because success is not defined by what you have, who you have, and the things that people will tell you is what's important to you, what should be important. You define your success. It is personal for you. And that's how you walk away with a peace inside, knowing that you are living out your version of success. And your version of success is the only thing that actually matters for you. So how are you going to define your success going forward? How have you been defining it? And what are some things that you can do to start cultivating this new definition of success in your life? I look forward to hearing it. Please write some comments if you're on YouTube, or how about you send me a little note if you're on Spotify, maybe a voice message. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this episode. Thank you for tuning in, ladies, and I will see you on the next episode of the Dear Single Women's Podcast. Bye now.